Hello, Brian Wee here, and in this training we're going to be talking about our method for getting clients. And I'm fresh off a virtual lesson with dressage instructor Danae Rudy. Highly recommend it. It's a game changer with a Pivo, and now you can work with anybody you want to work with anywhere in the world. Very cool concept. Just wanted to throw that out there. So anyways, when it comes to getting clients, I recommend that you have a system. So most horse trainers or riding instructors that I work with, they end up just getting clients or not getting clients. They're not really sure how it happened. They hope and pray if they get somebody. And when I ask them what's their method, they say word of mouth, which means doing nothing, right? Everybody has word of mouth working for them. I'm not saying that word of mouth isn't real and that it's not going to get you clients. It is, but you will have more word of mouth if you can supplement it with advertising, bring more people in. And obviously the most important thing in your business is to actually deliver results to your clients, and they'll tell people about that, they'll share it on social media, and you'll get more clients. But if you want an actual system for getting clients, this is what I recommend, this is what I teach, and it works really, really well. So, let's take a look here. The first thing is you start with an ad, an advertisement on Facebook, paid Facebook advertisement. And the things that you want to get correct on this is selecting the right audience, selecting the right budget, selecting the right image or video. We usually just use a picture, and the right copy. I used to think that copywriting, I didn't know what it really meant. It just means the words that you choose on your advertisement. So we'll just put copy or words, and then the right offer, right? So if you get these 5 things right, you're going to get messages. We usually just have the ad. If you click on it, you send somebody a message, and now you're talking. So you realize a lot of people are like, well, I got to get my ads right. What happens after the ad is more important than the ad itself. The ad itself is just the beginning. So you get these 5 things right on your ad, and then you get messages. If you're not getting messages, then you've done one of these 5 things wrong: audience, budget, image, copy, the words that you're using, or your offer. Okay, so now you're getting messages, and it's important to have a system because you can kind of see, where am I going wrong? You want to isolate it. So if you're not getting clients, well, are you running an ad first of all? And if so, are you getting a lot of messages? Okay, you're getting a lot of messages, but you're not getting a lot of clients. Well, we can take a look at your messaging. How are you messaging your clients? Because that matters, right? Most horse trainers I work with, the mistake that they make is that they're just very transactional in Messenger. What I mean by that is the clients, I recommend eliminating a lot of the automations that Facebook kind of recommends, where it's like, where are you located? How much does it cost? And that's their entire exchange in Messenger is just, where are you located? How much does it cost? And so as a business owner, as a salesperson, you want to be asking your clients a question and start engaging it. You'll be surprised at how that's what they want. They want you to ask them a question and hear about them and express some interest. I've gone through so many business owners Messenger, and there's not one. It's just answering questions like, what questions do you have for me as the business owner? The business owner should have questions for the prospective client. Okay, that's the biggest hint I can give you. Now, on Messenger, I actually recommend that you transition to a phone call. Okay, and I think that's so important because the world has gotten really flaky in Messenger, and I think dating is the best analogy. So, the pretty girls at the club, they talk to a lot of guys. It doesn't mean anything if they're talking to somebody, but if they give out their phone number, it means something, and it's become kind of real, right? That's why people are like, did you get the digits?
Yeah.
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
Getting the digits is important. And so if we use dating as an analogy for getting clients, and it's a pretty good analogy, if somebody gives you their phone number in Messenger, now we know we can focus on them, and they're not a complete flake. And I don't want to waste too much time in Messenger if somebody's not going to give me their phone number. I'm only in Messenger really to make sure they're a good fit, and then get their phone number and get on a call and actually have a conversation with them. And kind of gets a little bit more real at the phone call. Now on the phone call, I recommend that you pitch an assessment lesson, okay? Just a one-time deal. Why don't we find a time and date to meet? You come to the farm, and I'm going to give you a lesson. So that's really important to kind of go through that process. Now, when you first start doing this, everybody's like, well, I'm gonna jump all these steps and just go straight from Messenger, and I'm gonna pitch subscription. Subscription is where you say, listen, you're gonna pay $300 a month, $400 a month, and you're gonna get a suite of services for that. And that's what I recommend. Your ultimate end goal is to have clients in subscription with their credit or debit card automatically charging every month. You no longer have to do its auto pay. And they can cancel and everything, but it just saves everybody. It's better for everybody because the client no longer has to, it's a pain in the neck for a client to bring their checkbook every single time. And it's nice to just get set up and run the program and not constantly have to find a different time, right? People are buying their time of the week. That's the end goal. But if you try to go from Messenger to subscription, that's too big of a jump, right? Again, going back to dating, when you first meet somebody, you're better off. Like if I go back to, my wife is in earshot. She works in that office right there. But it was just, let me get your phone number. And then from there, it's like, well, why don't we just get a drink? Okay, that's like the assessment lesson. I'm not saying, hey, let's move in together, but fast forward, now we have 3 kids, we live together, like things have gotten serious, but it was a progression of more and more commitments slowly to build trust, and it's the same exact thing with the client. And so if you try to jump steps and go quickly, you actually blow up the whole thing and it doesn't work. So, it might work on occasion, but if you're looking for something that you can have an actual system in your business and you just follow it, a lot of times the slow way of doing it this way, it's actually pretty quick. So now at the end of your assessment lesson, that is the time to pitch your subscription service and enroll them in your subscription service. And honestly, it can go pretty quick from clicking on your ad to going into subscription. It might only be a week. Just as quickly as you can schedule that intro, really. It could be a day. Like you could be, someone could click on it and you could be like, great, well, we have some availability tomorrow. What's your day look like tomorrow? Awesome, we'll see you then. And then pitch your subscription. So it's still pretty quick, but it's just a matter of properly going through those steps where you get an ad, a message, a phone call. Now, if you want to work with me and install a system like this into your business, I can give you these 5 things, and I can get on a Zoom with you and install them correctly because a lot of people don't really know how to set up an ad on Facebook. So, I'll give you the audiences that work. I'll give you the budget, the image, the words, and the offer. I'll give you examples of, I've done this now hundreds of times, so I know, what works, and we just set it up right away. I give you the scripts in Messenger that seem to be working, and I can look in your actual Messenger and give you some tips on the interactions you're having on your Messenger. Again, we can get on your Zoom, we can take a look at what's going on. The phone call, you're a little bit on your own. I don't give too much coaching on the phone call. And then you set up your assessment lesson, and then when it comes to setting up your subscription service, I give you the exact agreement that I recommend you use for the clients, the terms and conditions around makeups, rescheduling, what if there's bad weather. You want to think through all those for subscription, and I help you price it, as well as install a software that can swipe credit cards and get that automatically rolling into your bank, as well as a whole bunch of other things. But that, in a nutshell, is our method for getting clients, how I might be able to help you install this. If you can, install it on your own. If you can, that's great. And I hope it works for you. So I hope you got something out of this video. If you would like some more help in setting this up in your business and getting started, you can get started today. You can click below this video and get into the program right away, see if it works for you. You can have a 2-week trial. You won't be billed anything. You can actually install this whole system for free. And I just ask that if you get value, don't be one of those people that cancels their service even though they're getting tremendous value and it's working for them and they're earning way more in their business than they were before. So thanks again for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the program.